Rick, can I get you anything?
I'm sorry.
Food. Would you like some food?
I was just thinking of Philip's wedding.
Oh.
Actually, I was just thinking about buying a tuxedo for Philip's wedding. It's a huge expense, but you know, what the heck? You know, I mean, I'm going to be his best man. This is the last time he's going to get hitched, and from what I understand, it is going to be one huge shindig.
Well, if you're asking me, I think you should rent.
Really? Why do you say that?
Oh, for no particular reason. I just think it might be a bit of a waste of money.
Waste of why? What do you mean by that?
Well, well, I'm sorry if I'm mistaken. Do you have a lot of functions that you need a tuxedo for? I mean, as charming as you may look in a tuxedo.
Have you seen me in a tux?
I'm sure you look very handsome in a tux. And correct me, do you dress for dinner nightly?
It happens to be one of my habits, so... It is, and you know, I want to look my best. I mean, this is a big moment for those two. Mm-hmm. After everything they've been through, to get the opportunity to stand in front of family and friends and exchange vows, I mean, does it get any better than that, Jenna?
Mm.
You know, don't you?
Know what?
I'm yanking your chain. You know that I know that you know, right? Let it go. Let it go.
Philip and Harley are eloping.
Yes, you did it. You did it.
Oh, thank heavens I'm not the only keeper of this secret.
Oh, they swore me to keep a secret, too, and look how good I just did.
Isn't it the most romantic thing?
Oh, that's the best.
I can just see them right now, Rick. In front of a justice of the peace somewhere. They're looking into each other's eyes, and they're saying those two magic words.
There are no rooms.
Are you saying that in all of New York City, uptown, downtown, west side, east side, there is not a hotel room?
This is my wedding day. Our flight was delayed for 5 hours. Then they put us on a bus from Philly. The airlines lost our luggage. My fiance is very tired and upset. So I want to know what it's going to take to fix this. No. Do you understand what I'm saying? No. I want to know what it's going to take to get us. Would you excuse me for just a minute? My wallet's gone.
What?
My wallet's gone. No, it's okay. You don't have to pat me down. It's gone.
Honey, where'd it go?
I don't know where it went. I had it on the plane. I'm guessing somebody lifted it from me on the bus from Philly.
Oh, great. That's perfect.
I don't believe
perfect.
it.
That's perfect.
Do you have any money?
That's perfect. Do I have any money? Does this look like it holds a wallet? I've got like $20. Maybe some change. I have an ATM card.
How much do you have in your account?
Well, honey, I had to buy those shoes for my wedding dress. I'm a little bit overdrawn in that account.
Okay. It's kind of embarrassing. Have you ever heard of Spaulding Enterprises?
Sure.
I'm Philip Spaulding. Do you think maybe there's something you could do for us?
Well, we might have a cancellation. You're certainly welcome to wait right there.
Here? In the lobby?
You'll tell me if something opens up, right? It's okay. It's all right. Don't cry. Please don't cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna cry.
I know. You're about to marry.
Why would I
cry?
Why would I cry? Because my wedding day is ruined? Because I'm not gonna get married? Because it's not gonna happen?
We are getting married today, Damon. I'm telling you.
Honey, I appreciate your optimism, but I want you to face a little bit of reality here. We don't have any money. We got no ID. I need a shower. And my wedding dress is MIA.
We're gonna get your wedding dress back.
And honey, I'm hungry. You don't understand. I'm starving.
Wait a minute.
I gotta eat.
Wait a minute. I got an idea.
Wait, we'll share it. Good time sharing.
And I'm gonna get him to wire us some money.
Oh, honey.
What?
Rick.
Yes.
Well, he just has such he can't keep a secret. He's probably busting at the gut to tell everybody already. What if he tells everyone? They'll know
He already knows that we're
here.
here. It doesn't matter. I'll make sure he keeps his mouth shut. You stay here. I'm gonna find a phone. I'll be right back. Don't worry.
Hi. I couldn't help overhearing that you were hungry, so,
Yeah, I haven't eaten since Chicago. I don't remember how many hours ago that was. Where'd you get this?
There was a wedding reception in the crystal room. When you're finished with the hors d'oeuvres, you can start in on this. I hear you'll be having your own cake soon, huh?
I hope so. God bless you. God bless you.
Indulge me for a moment or two, will you? Mr. Marler, I'd like you to reiterate your concerns regarding Kevin and Jason, the two minors whose welfare is at issue here.
Yes, I am very concerned that my sons, while in the care of their mother, are being exposed to negative influences.
Such as?
Such as their grandmother. Their maternal grandmother is a frequent visitor, a frequent babysitter, and she's an addict. She's addicted to alcohol.
Your Honor, my client will agree to restrict her mother's visits to supervised visits only, and in no time will the children be in Mrs. Reed's care. Anything else, Mr. Marler?
Oh, yes. Blake has been struggling to overcome hysterical paralysis.
Mrs. Marler, would you stand up, please? And move around a little. Yes, thank you. Paralyzed?
Mr. Warren, we all know that she can walk. What I was about to say before I was interrupted was that she recently regained use of her legs.
But now, she can walk, run, ride a bike, even dance if she so chooses. Correct, Mr. Marler?
I wouldn't know. I'm a lawyer. You should ask that question of a doctor, shouldn't you? Or a psychiatrist. Blake is not in a wheelchair, but the underlying reasons that caused her to be in one are still unsolved and very troubling.
Yes, those underlying reasons trouble all of us. So, Mr. Marler, would you tell the court, please, when exactly your wife lost the use of her legs?
Her doctor, the person to whom you should be addressing these questions, could find no medical reason for her paralysis.
Your Honor, I don't believe that is what I asked the witness.
Your Honor, he's looking for a simple answer, and there is no simple answer, but I can prove relevance if you're interested in the truth.
You are a witness at this proceeding, not an attorney. Please restrict your answers to the questions Mr. Warren asks.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll ask Mr. Marler again. When did Blake Marler lose the use of her legs? Isn't it true she lost them when you shot her?
Again, her doctor said that her paralysis was not a direct result of her physical injuries.
Physical injuries she sustained as a direct result of a gunshot wound you inflicted upon her in a jealous rage for sleeping with me.
Objection, Your Honor. Speculation.
Sustained. Stick with the facts, Mr. Warren.
Well, the facts speak for themselves, Your Honor. Mr. Marler walked into the home he shared with Mrs. Marler and their two children with a loaded gun. Never mind who the bullet was intended for.
Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Warren is bringing his relationship into these proceedings with his brother.
Isn't that what this is all about?
No, as deflating as it may be, this is all about the welfare of children, namely Kevin and Jason Marler.
No, this isn't really about custody. About whether my client is fit or unfit to raise her children. She's a devoted mother. This is about my relationship with Mrs. Marler. And Mr. Marler is using this courtroom and these proceedings to punish her for that.
No, I am using this courtroom to tell the truth. And you slept with my brother while you were married to me. You lied to me. And you are the one who wrecked a good and loving home that those children were thriving in. She does not deserve to raise our sons.
Let's get one thing straight here. Beth does not have a thing for me. We're friends. That's it.
You know, we looked into this so-called friendship of yours, and this is what we found. Apparently, Beth hired you to build a playhouse for her daughter out at Spalding Estate, correct?
Yes, and I completed that job. It's over.
But your friendship isn't.
You were seen dancing together on 2 separate occasions. The most recently being at Towers a couple weeks ago. Apparently, Beth was quite inebriated.
Bartender said she had quite a few drinks.
The two of you left together?
I didn't think she was in any condition to drive. I gave her a ride home. No big deal.
What about the other night?
The two of you looked pretty cozy at Millennium.
So cozy, in fact, that Beth's date thought the two of you were married.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I see. You would have known that if you were around.
Oh, let me guess, Coop. If I'd showed up for the debriefing, is that it?
Look, Matt.
So anyway, this guy thought that you were her hubby. Well, gee, I wonder where he got that idea.
From me. I told him we were married. Look, she was obviously trying to get out of the date, so I came along and tried to...
What, save her?
Point is, man, the buzz around town is that you and Beth are, I guess, pretty tight these days.
You guys are really funny. You ought to go on the road together. Look, you're making some major accusations here. You know that.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to find the stalker. And your wife's the latest victim. Now, she's interested in you.
Or you're interested in her.
It stands to reason that someone would benefit with Vanessa out of the picture.
Wait a minute. What? Now I'm a suspect?
Your takeout order already. 2 quarts of chicken noodle soup. Make sure Vanessa eats all of it, and it'll probably make her feel a lot better. I've got some fresh rolls, which she likes very much. Give her a big hug and kiss for me. And when I close up, I'll probably stop by and see
Thank you.
Hello, Frank. Hello.
Thank you.
All right, look. The two of you. If you're going to try to pin this on Beth, or me, for that matter, you're barking up the wrong tree. And by the way,